Yeah.
What did I do wrong?
You have a better. You're offensive. Police lives matter.
You have the same sticker.
We're just trying to do school.
What?
You guys have the same sticker of the other.
But this is our space.
We've got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out. Can't do school. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said you're making the space uncomfortable. But you're white. Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No. No, it's not a culture. It's white is not a culture. Say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
This is insane.
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect. Okay, this white man thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with it.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time, and you can find somebody to kick me out.
That's cool. We will.
We're not kicking you out. We're asking you to leave if you have any consideration for people of color and or marginalized.
So clearly don't.
Obviously, like people with Confederate flags, KKK, people who do stuff like that, they're extreme and they're very easy to like tell. But people like this, you can't really say these people are racist. They're not really racist because there's a lot of depth between like what Police Lives Matter can actually mean.
The second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered, and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bullshit.
You don't know anything about this man. You've already made up an assumption on your mind that for some reason he's an enemy. They don't put your individuality first. They put your group identity first. They look at you and they say you're a cis white man.
You are racist. Your sticker is racist because police, that's a job. You can choose to be a police. I don't choose to be black. Okay? No, you can choose to be a cop. You can choose to kill people with a badge, and you're protecting that. Which means that you're racist.
How does that somehow already automatically speak racism?
What point is being made other than the fact that they disagree with Black Lives Matter?
Just because it disagrees with something doesn't mean that it is in opposition to something. You don't have to just write off people that disagree with you. You can learn something from them. You can learn much from them, way more than you can from people that agree with you.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to defend you guys.
I know, but this offends us automatically because these people kill people like me and like us, right? So you're promoting our murderers. So please just don't do that.
Sticker affecting you negatively. They're just trying to do your work.
Thank you.
So why should that bother you?
Because, do you understand that Police Lives Matter was in response to Black Lives Matter?
I pay the same tuition as you.
Yep.
Hold on, but
yeah, that's fine, and you have everywhere. You have.
I'm working 60 hours a week while going to school because my parents don't just give me money.
But
it doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You have the second floor.
My skin doesn't matter.
Who are you? I don't care about what color your skin is.
You can get out of here if you're going to be yelling at people because
You're
they're
It was perfectly cool and calm and collected until the white man stood up to raise his voice. That's when it's like, oh, nah, you stepped out of the line. Like, you're yelling at someone, but then when they yell back, you tell them, oh, no yelling. Tell me that's not gaslighting.
We made this fucking space. We have to work for 5 years to make this space.
We worked for 5 years for ASU to build a multicultural space.
This was the
like white supremacist like narratives about like police lives matter is saying
yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's affiliated with white nationalists.
It is.
They're just sitting here to study, and you guys went out of your way to inconvenience.
Because this is our space. We fought for this for 5 years, since 2016. You have no idea about the labor that was created to create this space and his.
So we're saying you're
no, we can't. You're violent, dude.
You don't have that fucking sticker.
We're saying you're
fuck America, bro. America was created on genocide and slavery. Look at his face. Obviously, never.
That is the point. That is
people who are recording are obviously at fault. But then again, these people came there maybe for a reason, maybe not for a reason. We don't know. They didn't try to defend their argument.
The people behind the camera, if they literally just didn't come up to them at all and then just let them sit there, the two guys, they probably would have just left in like 5 minutes because they didn't get the reaction that they wanted.
Space is for studying. This is a space for multiculturalism.
We're gonna kill black people. We need to defund and defast in our community. So no, now we're saying. So you're not getting homework. You're not getting homework done.
You guys are gonna be
We're not getting homework done. You're making people feel uncomfortable. So can you go? It's just that simple. People are feeling uncomfortable by your sticker. Just like if I had
we're racist.
I hate white people thing on. That's the same thing as this police lives matter. So you're making people uncomfortable. You can go.
Seriously, I was just studying. I pay the same tuition as you.
This is this white man telling black people.
You don't buy this building?
Cussing out black people. You just proved yourself.
I'm an employee.
I don't care where do you work for. You can't kick us out of here.
I just told you to shut the f up because you're making me feel unsafe in this space.
There's no such white people. There's no such thing as reverse racism. So have fun thinking that we are the racist ones. There's no such thing.
I just want to add again, like, you see what she just said right there. There's no such thing as reverse racism. Like, obviously, her values are not aligned with what's proper.
Me, you, and Alan. Like, what if we were all sitting down at this area? Will we get up and make a scene like this? No, because we're reasonable, logical human beings. You don't come and say, I'm uncomfortable, so leave.
He doesn't have to. Just for white people.
David.
No, we're not saying white people have to leave.
We never said white people need to go anywhere. We said.
Let's go to the dean's office.
Go ahead.
Go to the dean's office. Go ahead. You can learn about this.
Go, Karen.
You can learn about the history. Go ahead, Karen. Go to the dean.
The big black people scared me out. No, we didn't.
You bullied us out, but
No, we said you didn't feel uncomfortable, and you caused a scene. You caused a scene.
You are unaware of history, and it's ridiculous.
okay. I'm unaware of history. I probably have a further degree than any of you in here.
Try PhD. So, anyways, we're here. We had to protect the space because ASU wasn't. And you know, like we fought for this space.
SJW.
It was years of organizing, and we're not gonna just let some white supremacists change that.
I am all for Black Lives Matter, but I am not in line with people that make Black Lives Matter look stupid. She made it look stupid. She made it look like we're racist ourselves.
Yeah, it's not a good look. She should not make it look good for us. If anything, she looks like the abuser now.
We're here. Yeah, they're gonna make a scene and go talk to their Karens and all of that. But you know, it's important to recognize why we have to do that and what a multicultural space means. Because multiculturalism doesn't mean that, oh, we all come together and hold hands. It means that you provide space and you protect the most marginalized. And shit like that makes this space uncomfortable.
He threatened us that he will go to the dean. We'll see what he'll say to the dean, and we'll see how the dean reacts to this. And now we'll see who ASU prioritizes. Students of color in our only room in this campus are white cis men who are threatening black students by saying police lives matter. That doesn't matter. Can you leave?
No.
Okay, you don't want to leave. That's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Cool, stay there then. And we're saying this is a multicultural space. You're making us uncomfortable, and you're saying you don't want to go.
What?
You're saying you don't want to go.
But
you're just saying
you're not a minority culture.
We're saying like as.
What's your culture, bro?
Yeah, tell us about your culture. What's white culture? Stealing things from people? Colonization, co-optation, theft,
She's just exposing herself right now.
Most unracist country.
Oh my
God! He just said America's one of the most unracist countries, and this is what we mean about who are you centering.
So if you go into like a multicultural space and you say something that's like gonna cause
That might not.
static,
Okay, yeah.
it might not be heard right. It's gonna cause problems.
They should have kind of had some type of self-awareness going through and know that that probably is gonna start something. And you're saying that they had that self-awareness, but they still went ahead and did it anyways.
It's bad manners, I would say. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know these white people. I don't know them. But I wouldn't make the assumption that just because of a sticker, they are all of a sudden racist or they're somehow portraying some type of negative energy towards black folks. If you guys have any comments, any thoughts, any suggestions, let us know.